Hello everyone, welcome to Infonishta. Today we are with Learn With Me series. As part of today's session, I am going to explain aggregate functions in SQL. Definition. Aggregate functions are used to perform operations, calculations on a set of values and return a single value. Some of the widely used aggregate functions are sum, average, min, max and count. Let us see one by one. Sum. This function allows user to calculate total sum of numerical column. So we have the syntax as select sum of math marks from student. For applying this syntax, let us first consider a table named student. So this student table is consisting of four columns: name of the student, math marks, physics marks and chemistry marks, and I have inserted four rows of data. Now we are calculating the sum of math marks of all the students present in the student table. For that, select sum of math underscore marks from student will give us the output 380 as shown in the figure. Similarly, for this average function, it allows user to calculate average value of the numeric column. So let us consider for the same numeric column math marks. So for that, uh, in general, we will be calculating the sum and dividing it with the number of rows present, right? So like that, 380 divided by 4 is giving us 95. Similarly, let us check the other functions as well. Min. This function returns the smallest value within the selected column. Select minimum of physics marks from student. We have changed the value of what we are considering. So now for the physics marks we are considering which is the minimum value and it is coming to be 87. Now let us consider maximum marks for the chemistry and it comes out to be 95. Now the last function that is left is count function. This function returns the number of rows in a particular set. Now we are considering the total student table as a set and under it we are getting the count to be 4 since the number of rows inserted on the total table is 4. If in some of the columns the data is not inserted in fourth row, then but still we are considering the total table, then the count comes to be 4 since the maximum value of the table is 4. Now let us check with the compiler. So now here I am creating a table with the student as shown in before. Create table student and the column names are name of the student which we have given the data type of varchar and the range is 10, and similarly the math marks int of 3, physics marks int of 3 and chemistry marks int of 3. The syntax is completed and with this statement the table will be created. Now inserting the table values, I'm making sure that same table values are taken as shown in the previous version. Now to display this table, I'm using the command select star from student. Let us check and run again. Yes, we got the same output. That's what we got the same table. Now let us perform these aggregate functions. First, I'm performing some function on this math marks column of the student table. Yes, I got the output as 380, which is correct. Next, let us check the average function. Previously also we have checked for the mathematics column itself. And yes, the output should become 95. Yeah, it is showing some error since I have made mistake in the keyword itself. So that is select, not select. Yes, now it's coming correct. And now similarly, let us check for min and max as well. Now I'm choosing physics marks column. Yes, the answer is 87. We can check from here itself. And maximum of chem marks. Yeah, it's correct. Now let's check the count function, which has some difference here. Let us check why. So the count is returned to be 4. Now what I'm thinking is, let us insert another row of information here. Insert into student values. I'm adding the fourth row of data, in which I'm not entering the value for chemistry marks. So let us take the name as sigma and some random values I am taking like 85, 83, and I'm not giving chemistry marks, so I'm keeping it as null. Now, after inserting this, let us check what will the table look like. Now, yes, the fifth row is created like this. Now let us perform count function again. Select count of star from student. That means it checks the count for the entire table. And the output again turns to be 5. Even though the chemistry marks has only 4 rows of valid data, but on the total, we are getting the 5 rows of total data for the whole table. So count is considering the maximum value. So that's it for today. Thank you.